Hello everyone, let's talk about steel. I'm Kevin Jiang, product consultant of MESCO STEEL. We shall continue discussing prepainted steel this course. The inner diameter of the coil is either 508 mm or 6110 mm, and the coil weight is 3 to 5 tons. The factory packaging is eye-to-wall by default. If the customer requires a wooden pallet at the bottom, the extra cost is 50 to 80 yuan per ton. The inner sleeve is divided into two types, cardboard tube and iron tube. By default, the weight of the inner sleeve is included in the net weight. If the customer requires the use of an iron inner sleeve and the net weight is not included, an additional price will be charged. If the customer requires eye-to-sky packaging, a pallet must be added at the bottom, and the cost will increase by 80 to 150 yuan per ton. The advantages are easy to transport, more solid, and can effectively avoid coil collapse. The condition of the inner sleeve is the same as that of eye-to-wall packaging. Coating. The coating range of prepainted steel produced by private companies is from 20 to 275 grams for galvanized substrates and 30 to 150 grams for galvalume substrates, with most reaching 120 grams. The actual factory standard zinc coating of prepainted steel embossing area is only 8 to 12 grams, and most buyers may think it is 20 to 30 grams. The color-coated steel produced by state-owned factories is more than 120 grams of galvanized and more than 90 grams of galvalume. Grade. The common grade of prepainted steel is GX51D. Deep drawing grades are 52D to 54D. The high-strength grades are S280GD to S550GD. Due to the elongation of the paint, drawing materials are generally up to 54D, not 57D. The stamping grades of private companies are generally up to 53D, and high-strength grade is only S550. State-owned enterprises can manufacture all grades, with soft materials up to 54D and hard materials up to 550. Note: S400 to 500 is the most difficult range to produce. It is recommended to purchase it from state-owned steel mills or use 350 or 550 instead. Protective film. In order to prevent the paint film from being damaged during transportation, the surface of the steel plate can be covered with a plastic protective film at a cost of about 1 to 2 yuan per square meter. Minimum order quantity. The MOQ for ordinary coating or grade can be 25 tons. That for high grade or special grade or famous brand paint is generally 50 tons. If both or three are included, the MOQ is 100 tons. Part 2. Ready stock. Thickness range. The stock thickness generally starts from 0.3, and that below 0.3 is occasionally available. The thickest one in stock is generally 0.8 mm, and 0.9 or 1 mm can occasionally be seen. As the thickness increases, the market stock volume also increases, especially 0.4 to 0.8 mm. The width is mostly 1000 or 1200, and 1250 is relatively rare in stock. Coating. The stock coating of prepainted steel of private companies is generally 10 to 20 grams, and high coating is rare. Most of the stock coating of state-owned enterprises are galvanized 120, 180, 275, or galvalume 120, 150. As one of the top 10 agents in China, MESCO can check over 100,000 tons of stock goods through the internal systems of China's 5 major state-owned steel mills and the top 10 private steel mills. This is determined by our strength, identity, and status. Color-coated sheets. Color-coated sheets are generally out of stock. If you need decoil with a length more than 2000 mm, the cost is about 160 to 200 yuan. excluding short distance charge. There is a big difference with length below 2000 mm, and we can quote according to customers' requirements. Prepainted steel strip. Prepainted steel strip cannot be directly customized and can only be slitted. It can be made into small packages and small inner diameters, with an additional price of about 200 yuan per ton. The cost of strip above 50 mm is about 100 to 200 yuan, excluding the freight from the factory to the processing center. As mentioned in the previous courses, the narrowest width that MESCO can divide is 6 mm.